Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. Today is all about some redemption. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Chris Hartman. I am a local high school teacher here in Saskatchewan, Canada, and I am a newbie in terms of woodworking and an enthusiast for my CNC machine that I have. My channel is all about learning how to use the CNC and trying to make cool projects that I enjoy making. And hopefully that you're following along. If you like this, like and subscribe to my channel. For my first real project of fun, I am going to be making a whiskey smoker. Yes, the whiskey smoker that everybody on YouTube has seemed to be making and making a very profitable business out of them, or at least a portion of their business. I'm going to do it because A, it's an interest of mine. I like whiskey and I want to test this out. And B, I just want something simple that's I'm going to see if I can sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm just going to see if it sells. I'm just doing this for fun and see if I can get $1 for this project. My plan for this project is to make it out of white oak. So I went down to the hardware store that sells different types of woods, and I got myself a plank of oak, and I'm going to make a whiskey smoker, just a very simple whiskey smoker out of white oak. This will be the first time that I actually use a real wood on my CNC machine, so I'm a little bit nervous. I've only been cutting MDF, and I hope that everything works out quite well. So just follow along, and I'm going to show you exactly what happens when I try to make a whiskey smoker and see the results. That's it. I do want to state that this week's project is completely thanks to Hamilton Dilbeck, who's CNC with me. I bought his files because I just want to have fun. I just want to not have to worry about designing a whiskey smoker. It's already been done, and I am using his files. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your channel and everything that I'm learning from all these wonderful YouTubers. Okay, I was a little nervous to use real hardwood for my first project, so I cheated and I used some MDF as a test run, and this is my simple MDF smoker, which I will never use because I'm sure that's horrible for you. But I wanted to see just how it cut and what the file was like. The one thing that I noticed is that I've only been cutting out of MDF, and my recommendation for the long mill for hardwoods seemed a little fast for a 1/4 inch upcut bit. So I'm planning on slowing the bit down for the actual white oak. That's my plan, because I've only been cutting with MDF, and I just don't want to work my machine harder than I have to. Okay, and this is my white oak whiskey smoker. And I'll just show you, this is the exact, came right off of the machine, and I did have tabs on mine. You can see them right there. So you can see that there are some burrs there, some fuzzies, I guess people call them. But otherwise, it cut pretty good. I was a little bit nervous about the sound that my machine was making. So the next time if I ever make another one of these, I will slow my bit down. I just didn't like the sound if my machine doesn't have to work that hard, I won't put it through that. The only thing, I'm just going to ask this question. I do have these little lines from every time it steps down. Just curious if anybody else gets those, if it's maybe a setting or if that's just the nature of the machine. I plan on sanding this down, but I was just curious if anybody else got those things. Other things that I might do is put a nice little round over bit just on my hand router, and yeah, just clean it up a little bit, and I will sand it, and we'll test it pretty soon. So I've taken it to the sander. I didn't bother using the router to round over the edges because I'm going to use this once and probably sell it. But here's the final finished product, and I'm happy with it. I'm just so amazed at how nice this wood is and how awesome it looks. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to add anything to it. This is the final product. I'm going to test it out with some whiskey and test it out with some gin, and then I'm going to put it on some Facebook Marketplace and see if I can sell this thing and make $1 from my CNC machine. So that is it for this week's video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please like this video, subscribe to my channel to watch more of these projects. I really like doing this, and it's actually fun making stuff with no stress. And we'll see what we can make next week. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a wonderful week. See you next week.